Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This upcoming week 4, we have NFL power rankings for the 32 teams inside the NFL. We're going to get straight to it because right now we are shifting and seeing who are the pretenders and who are the contenders for potential playoff and even Super Bowl contentions. So let's get straight to the list. At the bottom of the list, guys, would you be surprised with the Chicago Bears? The Chicago Bears, honestly, guys, are probably one of the worst teams in the NFL right now. Nothing is clicking. Offensively, defensively, it's just nothing is clicking. Okay. I saw a Twitter post saying that having Justin Fields as a quarterback for the Bears has been a huge mistake. Let me know what you guys think. Okay. I just don't know what to say here. The Chicago Bears need a ton of help. And honestly, they may get the first pick on the draft next season. Number 31, guys, the Denver Broncos of the Miami Dolphins just scored 70. They got a 70 piece on them. I don't know what's going on with the Russell Wilson, Sean Payton connection. If any other team, head coach or quarterback duo, number one, that quarterback would have lost his job and the head coach would have also lost their job. But because it's Russell Wilson and Sean Payton and they gave up so much for both of those guys, they're not. So luckily, they have a favorable matchup against the Chicago Bears and they should be trending upwards, hopefully getting some sort of momentum, unless the Bears score 60 on them. Number 30, guys, is the Carolina Panthers. I have no idea what's going on with the Panthers. Andy Dalton is starting this week. Bryce Young is hurt, not projected to play. I don't think the Carolina Panthers offense just knows where they're going. These teams are at the bottom of the barrel, and honestly, I have no idea what to say about the Panthers. They just need a lot of help offensively, and hopefully this is a good training year for Bryce Young, the number one pick in this year's draft. Number 29, guys, surprisingly, the New York Giants. So the Giants have given up a lot. They are depleted on offense and defense. Saquon Barkley has been hurt. Daniel Jones just got paid major bucks. And obviously, the 1-2 record is not showing that money paying off. But again, let me know what you guys think about the New York Giants being number 29. Number 28, the Indianapolis Colts. Now, this one's a little surprising. A 2-1 team, somewhat at the bottom. Anthony Richardson is hurt. He really does need to learn how to take care of himself and protect himself in order for the Indianapolis Colts and the Colts fans to actually love the culture. They have a potential matchup that's kind of favorable for the Colts side, okay? Minshew is potentially starting the game, and honestly, they may win and they may end up being 3-1 for a long time. They haven't been over 500 over 3 games in a long time, so the Indianapolis Colts fan base may be very happy with that. Number 27, the Las Vegas Raiders. So the Raiders finally did something right last week, and that was giving Davante Adams the ball, okay? He had a phenomenal showing last week. Unfortunately, Jimmy G did get hurt. Concussion protocol. He may miss this week. But if the Raiders continue to give Davante Adams the ball, they still have a lot of room for success. But they have to somehow figure out the defense side. They have to slow down teams, and they just have to be more consistent offensively. But I'm not worried about the Raiders for now. Number 26, honestly, the 0-3 Minnesota Vikings. So are you worried about the Vikings? Not really, okay? Offensively, they know what they're doing. It's just unfortunate that their defense has not been able to make that 1 or 2 final stops at the end of the game. Justin Jefferson is a stud, and he knows how to get the ball, right? If they continue that recipe that they've been doing for the past couple of years, the Minnesota Vikings will be good. It sucks because last year they were 11-0, and they already lost 3 games in the first 3 weeks of the season. But again, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Number 25, the Arizona Cardinals going up 7 spots after defeating the Dallas Cowboys with Josh Dobbs. Who would have thought that Josh Dobbs would have done that, right? Now, this week, honestly, I don't think they're going to win. They play the Niners. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think the Niners are on upset alert. I just don't see that happening whatsoever. But it's a good run. I'm not sure if Joshua Dobbs could continue that or somehow dissect the defense for the Niners. And if that happens, I have no idea what to say. But for now, number 25, the Arizona Cardinals. Number 24, the Los Angeles Rams, staying in the 24th spot. I do feel like Matthew Stafford knows and understands the offense just a little bit more. He has figured out that he does have a lot of key players, a lot of rookie wide receivers that are starting to get the message. I'm not worried about the Rams. I still feel like offensively, they should be good to go. Number 23, the Houston Texans. The 1-2 Texans actually went up 8 spots. Okay, CJ Stroud has been a pretty good bright spot for the Texans, and honestly, I'm not worried about the Texans. I think it's going to be a good, great year for the Texans to learn, and it was a great, tough win over the Jaguars. Hopefully, that young cat continues his momentum. Congrats to the Houston Texans. Number 22, the Washington Commanders, going down 3 spots. Even though surprisingly they are 2-1, while many people thought they were going to be 0-3, 1-2. So I'm actually giving a lot of props for the Washington Commanders. And honestly, they could continue their matchup and continue their run. We just have to see if they could stay consistent defensively. And we'll see what happens in the next coming weeks. Number 21, going down 1 spot, the Tennessee Titans. The one thing I love about the Titans is their run defense. They know how to stop the run. Unfortunately for them, Ryan Tannehill doesn't know how to throw the football. It just sucks. He did the same thing for the Dolphins when he played for the Dolphins. And they really rely on the run game. Derrick Henry, he does get a lot of touches. He does get a lot of hits. But everybody knows that you have to force Ryan Tannehill to throw the ball. So again, it's easy to stop the offense, but it's also hard to run on this defense. So number 21, the Tennessee Titans. Number 20, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield has been doing a phenomenal job quarterbacking, maneuvering, and being the commander for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm actually surprised they're at 2-1. Baker Mayfield has been a surprise of the year. Hopefully he has a phenomenal year, proving a lot of the doubters wrong. All props out to Baker Mayfield. Number 19, everyone, the New York Jets. So the Jets actually dropped 8 spots, and I believe they will continue to drop more and more spots as weeks progress because this week they play a tough matchup. So I'm not sure where they're going to stand, where they're going to land. I'm not sure of the Jets. Zach Wilson is clearly not the quarterback for the Jets. They really need to make some sort of adjustments, and it has to happen now in order for them to even have a chance if Aaron Rodgers actually does, end up coming in for the playoffs. At this rate, I don't see them winning the division. I don't even see them making the playoffs the way they've been playing as of late. Number 18, going up 7 spots with New England Patriots. We all knew Bill Belichick was not going to lose 3 games in a row. And honestly, I'm actually in love with the Patriots defense. Christian Gonzalez has been a stud. I'm not just saying that because we have the same first name. That guy has been a great, great addition for that defense. And I think it's sky's the limit for the Patriots. I'm not worried about him at all. It's Bill Belichick, the New England Patriots. Come on, man. Number 17, the Atlanta Falcons. Now, this one is very surprising. Their run game is heavily relied on the run game. The run game, the run game, the run game. That's all they do. The quarterback situation there is not pretty, okay? They are relying on the run game. If out of 12 drives, they're going to run it a million times, okay? If some team has good run defense like the Titans, or if they play a team like the Niners, or they play a team like the Dolphins, for example, this team, you're going to be forced to throw the ball, and I just don't think they have the firepower. I see them tanking down just a little bit more in the next upcoming weeks, probably going into the mid-20s ranking, continuing on. Number 16, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and honestly, guys, they have a pretty good matchup this week. It's an in-division matchup. I see them having another great game. I see them winning, going up another spot, going to the top 15 of the NFL. Guys, Pittsburgh Steelers, I'm not worried about them, especially with TJ Watt. Guys, he is a phenomenal, phenomenal defensive player. And be careful, defensive player of the year. Number 15, the Los Angeles Chargers, going up 1 spot. Keenan Allen is probably the biggest bright spot for the Chargers. They just lost Mike Williams, ACL tear. So Keenan Allen is going to have a huge task for the rest of the year, along with everybody on the offensive side of the ball. Justin Herbert has to give Keenan Allen the football, and they should be okay. Now, if they could stop other teams from scoring, we should be good to go. Number 14, the New Orleans Saints. So this week, Jameis Winston is going to be starting, so it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen. They actually dropped from the top 10 to 14, going down 4 spots. Can Jameis Winston pull off a win and continue some sort of momentum for the Saints? Number 13, the Jacksonville Jaguars, going down 4 spots. A 1-2, a team that had so much hype, having a negative record so early. Maybe they're just still trying to figure it out. Calvin Ridley is obviously the big focal point for the offense there. If they could figure it out, I would not be worried about the Jaguars at all. Number 12, the Seattle Seahawks. Geno Smith and Kenneth Walker have not disappointed offensively. They know what they're doing on the offensive side of the ball. And I feel like they are in a good spot to continue their momentum that they had last year, make the playoffs, and actually try to make a run. Number 11, the Cincinnati Bengals, a team, again, that had so much hopes, 1 and 2. They actually finally gave Jamar Chase the football. That's what they should have done since the very first snap of the NFL season. But now that they're trying to figure it out, I understand Joe Burrow has had calf injuries, calf strains. He's just going to get healthy. The Cincinnati Bengals aren't a great spot. Not worried about the Cincinnati Bengals at all. Now going into the top 10, everyone, the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love has actually been doing a pretty decent job against the Packers. They have a tough matchup this week. Let's see if he can fend it. Let's see if he can actually do it and could pull off the win. Number 9, the Cleveland Browns. This defense has been phenomenal. Myles Garrett has been a force. And honestly, guys, Deshaun Watson has been a phenomenal addition to the Browns. That's all I got to say. Continuing on, number 8, the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, guys, Odell Beckham, the offense, the defense. This is a pretty well-rounded, solid team, especially with the elite kicker. I'm not worried about the Baltimore Ravens. I think they're going to continue pounding. The Detroit Lions, they have a huge test. They had a lot of hype here before the beginning of the season as well, going up 1 spot. I believe the Detroit Lions will probably beat the Packers this week, going up 3-1, having full control of the division for now in the first month of the season. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I'm pretty excited about the Lions, honestly. The Dallas Cowboys going down 2 spots after losing to the Cardinals. Guys, the Cowboys have a lot of stuff to work on. I didn't know losing Trayvon Diggs for the year was going to be so impactful for the Cowboys. And clearly you saw it because Joshua Dobbs, zip, zap, zoop, 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 made him look like an elite quarterback. Just the Dallas Cowboys have to find something defensively that actually works other than Michael Parsons. Number 5, the Buffalo Bills. So the 2-1 Bills are going to get tested this week against the Miami Dolphins. Let's see if they could continue. They've actually been playing kind of shaky lately. But again, let me know what you guys think. The Dolphins play at Buffalo, so it's going to be a pretty tough matchup. Number 4, going down 1 spot, the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles. Maybe they dropped 1 spot because of the inconsistency that we have seen with them offensively. Defensively, I think they're solid. I think offensively, Jalen Hurts knows what the heck he's doing. They have full control of the offense. Any mistake will actually drop them. I'm not worried about the Eagles at all. Number 3, the Kansas City Chiefs going down 1 spot. After the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce shabackle, a huge win this past week, the Kansas City Chiefs, guys, are you worried about Patrick Mahomes, Kelce, Swift? Not really. Not me, homie. Number 2, the San Francisco 49ers undefeated going down 1 spot as well. The San Francisco 49ers and Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy actually looked like a normal quarterback this past weekend. He was throwing for around 50% percentage. Guys, Brock Purdy, I hope teams don't figure out the formula to slow him down because that's going to be very impactful. The Niners have so much weapons on offense. Not worried about the Niners at all. And number 1, drumroll please. Miami Dolphins going up 4 spots, putting up 70-point game, a 50-point win margin against the Broncos. Yes, the Broncos suck, but still putting up 70 points, the most since 1966, almost the most yards, I believe, in a long time. The Miami Dolphins are incredible. As you guys know, I'm a Dolphin fan right there, born and raised in Dade County. So do I love this? Yes, I do. I haven't seen this in a long time. I haven't seen them being ranked 1 in the NFL for a while. So this is very exciting. Guys, this is the NFL rankings prior to week 4. Let's see how things shape up next week heading into week 5. Hit that like button, subscribe down to the channel. Please make sure you hit that. And we'll see you guys for more and more content like this. See you guys next time. Peace and love. Bye.